Welcome back to Trader's Audio Edge. Today, we're shining a light on one of the biggest misconceptions in trading. This idea that the secret to success lies in chasing big wins. Everywhere you look, traders are obsessed with the highlight reel. The monster trades, the explosive breakouts, the days where everything clicks and the P and L shoots into the green. And yes, those trades exist. But here's the uncomfortable truth most people don't talk about. The secret to surviving trading has almost nothing to do with your wins. It has everything to do with how you handle your losses. Because you can't force profits. You can't control which trade will be the one that runs for 3 times your risk. But you can control how much damage any single trade can do. And that, more than anything else, is what keeps traders in the game. The market will always have random stretches. Some weeks will be rich with clean moves, clear setups, and trades that pay quickly. Other weeks will feel choppy, directionless, and emotionally exhausting. You can't dictate what the market is going to give you, but you can dictate how much you're willing to risk to find out. Traders get into trouble because they flip that equation around. They pour all their energy into trying to predict the next winner, and spend almost no time planning for what they'll do when they're wrong. But trading is a probability game. You're going to be wrong sometimes. The question is, how expensive will it be? Here's the difference between pros and amateurs. Pros focus on losing less when they're wrong. They know that if they keep losses small, the winners will eventually pay for them and then some. But amateurs obsess over winning. They want certainty. They want the feeling of being right. So when a trade goes against them, they hold, hoping it'll turn around. They average in. They break their own rules. And that's how a manageable small loss becomes a career-threatening hit. It's not the loss itself. It's the refusal to accept it. And here's something traders often forget. You don't have to catch every move. The market isn't going anywhere. There will always be another opportunity tomorrow, or next week, or next month. But if you allow one trade to spiral out of control, you might not be around for that next chance. Because it's not just your account that takes the hit. It's your confidence, your clarity, your willingness to act decisively next time. One oversized loss plants seeds of hesitation that show up in future trades. And hesitation is lethal because it makes you late on entries, early on exits, and fearful of perfectly valid setups. So if you're serious about surviving and thriving in this business, shift your mindset. Stop trying to control your wins. You can't force the market to pay you. But you can decide, trade by trade, how much you're willing to risk. You can stick to your stops. You can size your positions to fit your comfort and your account. And you can train yourself to see a small loss not as failure, but as the cost of staying in the game long enough for your edge to show up. The traders who last aren't the ones who win all the time. They're the ones who manage losses so well that when the market finally gives them a big trade, they're ready to capitalize. This is why your trading review each week should focus as much on your losses as your wins. Look at your losing trades and ask yourself, did I follow my plan? Was the size appropriate? Was the loss within my risk tolerance? Or did I let it grow because I was afraid to take the hit? This is the work most traders avoid because it's uncomfortable. But it's the work that builds durability, the kind of mental toughness that keeps you showing up session after session, even when the market tests your patience. Remember this, one big win feels great, but it's discipline with losses that pays the bills. It's what protects your capital, your mental energy, and your confidence. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to make sure that your losses stay small enough that they never take you out of the game. That's how you survive. And in trading, survival is everything. So today, stop measuring your skill by your biggest win. Start measuring it by how small you can keep your losses. Because that's the secret to not just surviving trading, but thriving in it.